Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Lilly Loves Tarot. I do appreciate you. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to do a reading, combination reading from Aries to a Pisces. This is a collective reading. My lovelies, please check your sun, moon, and your rising sign, and you will find your messages there. Because this is a general reading, the messages may or may not resonate with you. Please remember, I have over 400 videos. Check out those videos, okay? While they are still up on the channel. So let's give all of each other a hug. Yes, and wish all of us peace, love, and happiness on our journey. So, my lovelies, let's begin. Spirit, what are your love messages for the collective from Aries to Pisces for October 20th, 2025? Spirit, what are your love messages for the collective from Aries to Pisces for October 2025? Show me the current energies and movements for the collective in love. Spirit, what are your love messages for the collective from Aries to Pisces for October 20th, 2025? Show me the current energies and movements for the collective in love from Aries to Pisces for October 2025. What love messages do you have for the collective, for all of the zodiac, all of the signs from Aries to Pisces? For October 2025. All right, let's take a look at the current energies. All right, my lovelies. I'm pulling in the energies that this is a message for those of you who are going through heartbreak. And you are trying your best to find your way. You're trying to heal. You don't know which way to go. Okay? You are definitely in separation from the person that is on your mind, the person that you care about. This was somebody that you invested very heavily in. I am pulling the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And so I feel that this person presented themselves as someone that was quite stable. This is about a relationship. Okay. And there is a loss here with the Five of Cups. We have the Three of Swords. And in the current energies, we have Justice. So I feel that something that was unbalanced became balanced. Now, what do I mean by that? I feel that, and you will know, take the energies as they resonate, okay? I feel like someone here discovered the truth, okay? Either you were all in or they were all in, okay? But there were blockages. So I feel like someone sabotaged the connection, okay? Someone sabotaged the connection. And they kept trying to juggle on whether they wanted to be fully engaged, whether they wanted to be fully committed. I feel like whoever you are dealing with was not emotionally available. So I want to clarify the Three of Swords. Remember, this could have either been you or your person of interest. So I'm going to clarify some of the energies here. So what was unjust became just. Okay, so someone made a decision. This is about a love connection with the Two of Cups. It is crowning. Okay, so Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is in the past position. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. I'm pulling, a lot of you are wondering, did this person ever love me? Did they ever care about me? Why didn't they commit? Why didn't they give me what I gave them is what I am pulling. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is being clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, showing twice. So either you have Earth in your chart, a lot of Earth I'm pulling in this reading, and fire. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is showing twice. Yeah, the Two of Swords here. Somebody walked away from a relationship that no longer served them. With the Six of Swords here. Yup, the Three of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like whoever you are dealing with could have heavy earth and also fire in their chart. Somebody here, I feel, was dealing with a player. Now, I'm going to call it like it is. Don't get mad with me. I'm pulling it straight. So you know who you are. The Five of Swords. The Moon. There were secrets. The Ace of Swords is showing twice in this reading. So I feel like somebody got clarity. You may have been blinded. You may have been tricked. You may have been fooled. You may have been ghosted. You may have been breadcrumbed about this connection by this person. Because I feel like this person is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I feel like you didn't know what you were getting. Okay? You didn't know what you were getting because I feel like this person was constantly juggling. But your energy was consistent. The King of Cups. They made a lot of promises. They offered you a cup, but the cup was empty. And they made the choice to not take this relationship further. I feel like the more you gave, the more they pulled back. The Knight of Pentacles is an energy of stagnation. This is somebody who overthinks. I feel like this was somebody who had wounds from their past. They view relationships very negatively, a lot of negative thinking with this Five of Swords here. But I feel that they were a player. They were very strategic. And with the Page of Rods, I feel like they told you what you wanted to hear to keep you engaged. Okay? So I want to clarify the Five of Swords. So I feel like whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they hit the exit. Okay? Whoever the Queen of Pentacles energy is, hit the exit. Because this king could not make a decision. They were not grounded. They were not rooted. This connection did not sit on a foundation. Spirit, clarify the Five of Swords. There was a lot of manipulation, a lot of foolishness. Somebody was constantly playing games. The Six of Pentacles is here. They did not make the investment that they told you they were going to make. Spirit, clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? We have Temperance with Judgment. Yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles going back and forth. This person was flip-flopping. I feel like this was somebody that wanted to keep their options open. Yeah, we have Justice here. It was not a balanced relationship. Someone was giving way more than the other. The other person was sitting back in the cut. Yup, the Knight of Pentacles is showing again. This person did not commit. I feel like what I'm pulling is they kept dragging their feet. They kept giving you excuses about why they couldn't give you what you want and what you needed. Yup, we have the Strength card. They held back. They kept sitting and waiting, not taking any action. And with the Eight of Cups, somebody walked away. Why? Because with the Nine of Pentacles, they wanted to be single. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They wanted you, but they also wanted to keep their availability sign up. So I feel like with the Moon here, the lie was, yeah, I want to be with you. I want to be in a committed relationship. But their action said something totally different. Yeah, and it ended. Because we have the Death card here. Let me clarify this Three of Pentacles here. Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles. Somebody was committed to not being committed. Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles. You had a different belief system. You were going in one direction, they were going in another. And I feel like this person could have been very controlling. Yeah, there was a betrayal, the Ten of Swords. Because they were just immature. Yeah, underneath the deck, we have the Tower here. This person kept lying and playing games. The Page of Wands and the King of Wands. Their actions and their words did not match. So I feel like this was someone that really liked the chase of the relationship. They liked pursuing you. But when it came down to really investing and really committing, they went ghost. They disappeared. I feel like for some of you, it could have been a whirlwind romance. This person could have swept you off of your feet. With the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an energy. It's a very flighty energy, right? This is someone that comes in. They're very playful. This is like the idolization phase. They did a lot of flattery. You could have felt like this person was your soulmate. They come in on the white horse, right? I'm the person you've been waiting for all your life. I'm it. But knights don't commit. Right? Because it's sitting here on the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is not the first rodeo for this person. I feel like this person, they're addicted to the chase. Okay? Yeah, it's the same person. Because I'm pulling the Knight of Cups and the King of... This is the same person. So this person presented themselves one way in the beginning. Okay? Like they were stable, measured, that they were going to build and grow with you. Right? But they never did. They kept you on the hook with the Seven of Pentacles. You kept waiting for the commitment from this person. But it never came. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Swords. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you got the Three of Cups here. This person was dealing with other people. They had other options. I feel like whoever this is was very attractive. Yeah, I feel like, unfortunately, for whoever this reading is for, you were dealing with a player. This was somebody, I feel, that was dealing with numerous people. You could have caught them cheating. I feel with this Ace of Wands here and this Page of Cups, they could have been online, but the truth came out here with the Ace of Swords. You found out. Currently, I feel that you are not talking to this person. Either you ghosted them or they ghosted you. But you had to come to the realization that this relationship was going nowhere because they didn't want it to go anywhere. Okay? It's very unfortunate that this happened, but actions speak louder than words. So I want to get some additional messages for whoever this reading is for. I feel like your intuition just kept hitting you that There's something wrong. Things are not adding up. This is making no sense. For some of you, I feel like this person has you mesmerized because they were very good looking. Okay? And you stayed longer than what you should have. And this is a side note. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, I feel like you could have been addicted to how this person looked. Okay? Spirit, what additional love messages do you have for the collective? What additional love messages do you have for the collective? Aries to Pisces. Yeah, you have. It was my fault, but I blamed you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So I feel, my lovelies, that whoever this message is for, whoever you were dealing with, they knew what they were doing. They know the hurt, they know the pain that they caused you. And unfortunately, a lot of time was wasted. But I want you to know that the sun comes out tomorrow. This person, I feel, acknowledges what they did, but they are not at a place where they really want to apologize. I feel like this was something that it was an action that you had to take. And I'm going to just clarify justice here, because this relationship was very unfair. Okay? It was very unfair. It was very unbalanced. Someone clearly took advantage of the other person. Spirit, clarify justice. Spirit, clarify justice. Yeah, I feel that you put a lot of work here. You invested a lot. And this person just took it for granted. I feel like for a lot of you, whoever this person was your wish. Okay? You really wanted to make things work with this individual, but they were the magician. They kept playing games. They kept manipulating. They were not honest. They were not genuine. Yeah, the Two of Wands, they had other people. They weren't committed. They never put you as a priority. They just couldn't give you what you wanted and what you deserved and what you needed. And unfortunately, they kept lying until you just came, to the conclusion that this wasn't going to get any better. You were not going to get what you wanted out of this individual because they didn't have the capacity to give it to you. So, my lovelies, these are the messages that I have for you. I thank you so much for tuning back in. Whoever this message is for, who is recovering from a heartbreak, a devastating heartbreak, I want you to know that this channel is about loving and healing. And that although we may engage with people who do not see our value, who do not respect us, we have to continue respecting ourselves and setting boundaries. And that means that we need to pay attention to the red flags. Relationships have to be balanced. There has to be reciprocity. One person cannot be doing all the work. One person cannot be doing all the investing. It takes two. And When you see that someone is not putting in the action and all they're doing is giving word salad, that is the right for you to pause and do some reflection. Okay? Because if someone really loves you, they're going to show you. They don't need to talk about it, they need to do it. So just remember that. Always look deep before you leap. So, my lovelies, continue living, continue loving, continue learning. And until next time, take care.